Alrighty, hey everybody, what's going on? My name is ShortyXBL, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the peyote in GTA 5 online. Now, I know there's been many videos about this in the past, and of course this game's pretty old, and so there's been multiple videos, but I used those guides to try to find it myself, and I found none of them useful. Like, I literally tried to find it by my own, and it took me a solid 3 weeks of continuing to find it. I don't think I did any missions or heists or anything in those 3 weeks because I was trying to find this car. And there's a couple reasons you want this car, and I'll be talking about those later in the video. And now, so first, what you want to do is you have to find, I thought it was helpful to find a regular peyote first in order to find the gang peyotes. And I'll eventually get into this video right after this. But thank you again for checking out my video on my channel. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you find it helpful, because I wanted to do an updated guide in the year of 2018. Alrighty, so first off, here is what the regular peyote looks like. Now this is the hardtop version. Now of course I'm on the Xbox, so this is kind of a rare car. I really like it. I mean, I also have the convertible version, but I just wanted to showcase the hardtop right now. But anyway, okay. First, what you want to do is, in order to get this regular peyote, there's one location I found them really easy to get them, and it's in this parking lot. Now, of course, you see there's nothing here, no cars, no nothing, and that's because it's in the middle of the day. And the location of this is right around here. Now, it's in the lower part of the map, and I just saw from my clock it was very early in the day, and so that's why nothing was here. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta wait at night. Now you come around 11 o'clock and you see there's some radios on top of a barrel, and that wasn't here when we first went here. And so what I like to do is I like to go up to the top of this hill, really, and I know I do crash here, and I apologize for that, but you want to get up on top of there so then you can still be near, so then the stuff spawns. And I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see, it's 12 o'clock. So now eventually you want to come down after a few minutes, and you'll see that there's eventually people there. Now of course you're probably like, Shorty, where's the cars? Well, the cars will eventually show up, you know, like they're coming. And so then finally, after it's like 1 o'clock, you'll come down and you'll see there's cars. Sometimes there's one car, sometimes there's 4 cars. When I found my convertible peyote, that was the only one there. But right here, you can see there's 4 of them. Now, I know it's a little waiting game, and sometimes they don't show up, but majority of the times they do. And see, like I said, it's 1 o'clock, and I apologize for saying 12 o'clock. That was wrong. But basically, you show up at 11, 12, and then 1, or basically 22 o'clock, 23 o'clock, and then 0. But anyway, like I said, there's different cars that show up here. Of course, if you want to get any of them, you can, but the ones that we're interested in is the peyote. And as you can see, it's the hardtop version, and these guys won't attack you, and they don't have guns, so you can easily get away with little to no damage at all. So that's really good. Now, the first gang peyote I'm going to show you guys is the Ballas peyote, and it's located down the strip. So like I said, it's easy. They have a better chance to spawn if you're driving into peyote, and so you use the peyote you just got from the tutorial before. And now as you can see, there's a purple car with the tire on the back. Now this is the Ballas peyote. Now of course it could spawn anywhere along this cul-de-sac, just this big giant circle part. But for me right now, it was located right here. And like I said, it's a pretty car. It's has more stuff on it than the regular peyotes do. It's lowered and all the good stuff, and of course you can take it to Benny's and get it more tricked out if you wanted to. But normally there'll be gang people here, and since, like I said, it's 18 o'clock and there is no one there, so it's the perfect time to get it, and so I was able to manage to get away with no damage at all to the car, to myself. Now you can always come back, but see, sometimes though you may not get a peyote. You might get a different car or whatever, and that's okay too. I mean, they're also cool, but I mean, they're not the peyotes that we're looking for. But I just wanted to put that in there so you guys know that it doesn't spawn every time. Now, the next peyote we're going to be looking for, the Vargas peyote. Now, there's 3 different locations they can spawn. There's these three like I'm pointing at right here, but this one right here that we saw, I call it the first location because it's the closest one to that street you see in front. And as you can see right there, it's the yellow one. Again, it looks the exact same as the Ballas did, you know, except it's yellow because each gang has their own different color. And as you can see, I'm comparing the two cars right there. And like I said, you don't have to have a gang peyote to find this. You can have the regular peyote. I've done that multiple times. But here, like I said, I'm just trying to compare the two cars right here. And they'll also, again, be gang people around. And as you can see, as the red circle popped up, which means it's the gang area. And so that's why I didn't touch it. Now, I'm showing you guys the other 2 or 3 locations. I didn't get any actual footage of the cars there, but I have found them there before. So there's the second location right there that it normally spawns, and it really likes to spawn in this middle location right here. Now, of course, these 2 aren't peyotes, but they'll always spawn right there, and of course they'll be gang members, so you gotta either have a lot of armor or fight back in order to get away safely. Now, there is a random location that just spawned. Like, as you can see, that was the location I just showed you, and there is going to be one kind of, I want to say, spawning short. Now, I guess here it is on the map. You can see there's the little cul-de-sac hump right there, and see, it's really close. And of course, like I said, sometimes there's like 2 or 3 gang members. If you find it here and there's gang members around, this is probably the easiest one to escape from. But like I said, I got really lucky and I didn't have anyone here. But yeah, there's another Vagos peyote. Now, here's the family's peyote. This car, like I said, it's probably the rarest of the 3 gang peyotes. This is also my favorite. I just like the green on it. It looks so sleek and stuff. If you're trying to find a peyote, I don't know what. I tried this with a regular car. I tried this with the regular peyote, and I could not get this thing to spawn. And the first time I drove by with the gang peyote, there it was, right here. This is the actual footage. Like I said, the first time I drove by a gang peyote. And normally there's not a lot of gang members here normally, so you should be fine taking it. But if you find one of these, I would highly recommend not getting rid of these right away, because, like I said, they're not as common as the Ballas or the Vagos, you know, in my personal opinion. But like I said, here it is for you guys. It's just along the strip, and like I said, it's kind of easy to find once you see it. And so there's the families. Now, of course, I found this, and this is very, very rare, like a low chance of you finding a peyote with the regular car. Now, you can say it's still possible, but it is a really low chance. Like I said, I've done it for 3 weeks, and only once after I got the gang peyote did I find it in a regular car. And it kind of drove me mad, but I was kind of glad that I found an alternate way to get the peyote instead of just relying on driving a regular car, because your chances of getting it are really, really low. And like I said, I mean, you can try it, but believe me, it doesn't really work all the time. So the reasons to get a gang peyote, well, many people are wondering why is this useful. For the first one, it's money. For some people that don't have shark cards or whatever, the easiest way to get money is by selling cars. So you could sell a car, I think, every 35 minutes. And if you fill your garage up with the whole garage of these, as you can see, when we finally get to the sale menu, you can sell this for close to $13,000. Now, this is the most expensive car you could sell in the game. The next closest is the Buccaneer from the gang that I showed you before in the video. Now, as you can see right there, I got $12,000 for that. Now, the second reason is ownership or rarity. Now, some people just like to own these cars because, you know, they don't really see them a lot. And as you can see, I'm bringing the family's peyote to my garage, and like I said, I liked it, and so I decided to keep it. And now, I don't really have a lot of cars in my garage, but see, there's some Buccaneers I found, and there's the peyotes. Now, the convertible peyote that I normally had was out, but see, there's 3 different gang peyotes and the hard top regular peyote. But that's really it for this video, guys. Thank you again for checking out my video on my channel. Now, I hope this tips work for you guys. You know, if it does, let me know. Or if you need any more questions as to where they are or anything, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer these for you guys. Now, like I said, I'll be making more GTA videos about tips and stuff, and I'll be updating information if things are changing. But again, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos. And so until next time, see you guys later. This is ShortyXBL signing out. Peace.